I'm the monkey and you're not. 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 Hello everybody, how you doing today? Hey, what are you doing way up there? You can't see me from... Okay, that's not really all that much better. Come down here, come... Where'd the cameraman go? Okay, so let me get this straight. I got my own show, and I have to be my own cameraman too. Okay, hold on, everybody stay with me for a minute. I don't want you to keep looking at my eyes and nothing else. That's like ominous. It's like, I just stare at you the whole time. Like that. That could be the whole show. It could be like, the monkey's penance stare show. Ooh. Yeah, I know, that sounds terrible. Okay, hold on, I'll fix it. What? Okay, that's not much better, because now I'm looking up at you like I'm in the front row of a movie theater, like craning my neck, like, see, you're not even really watching me, I'm watching you, like you're a movie, and I'm at the front row, and I'm like eating my popcorn. Okay, hang on, I'll try to fix it again. Come here. Whoa! Okay, I'm gonna fix this. Enjoy the show. Today's made-up story of the week is based on the word protein. Protein. That means displaying considerable variety or diversity. Okay, I went to college at a very protein university. They had people of every type there. They had white people, they had purple people, they had purple people eaters, they had monkeys. They had like three monkeys. There was like me, and then there was like this girl monkey that I had a crush on, and then there was this like really giant monkey who was, I think he was a gorilla, but he liked to be called a monkey so he'd fit in better because he was the only gorilla there, and he was like this really big gorilla who worked as a bouncer, but he was like a really nice bouncer, so he never, bounced anybody. And then he got fired because someone set fire to the club because he wouldn't bounce them. Anyway, so the girl monkey and I became good friends, and I started to tail her. Yeah, I was tailing her, and because I liked her, and then we went out one time, and she got a margarita, and then she had a strawberry daiquiri, and then she had a banana daiquiri, and then she had a strawberry banana daiquiri, and then she got hit by a bus. Yeah, and the bus driver was orange, so he was protein too. Yeah. That's a sad story. I shouldn't have told you that story. Yeah. This week's DVD of the week is The Matrix. So, at the very beginning of The Matrix, we find Neo falling asleep at his computer, and then this thing pops up that's all like, Neo, get up, and he's like, huh? And then he looks at his computer and he's like, get up, and he's like, whoa! And then it's like, knock, knock, and then somebody knocks at his door, knock, 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 and then he's like, whoa. And then, he meets Morpheus on a cell phone that's sent to him in the mail. And there's these agents that are all after him. And then he's all like, and then Morpheus is all like, go now. And he's like, and then he goes across the cubicles. And then there's these people and they keep trying to come after him. And Morpheus is like, go now. And Neo's like, how do you know all this stuff? And he's like, I can't explain everything right now. And Neo's like, whoa. And then he finds out that there's this big giant thing called the Matrix, but he can't be told what it is, even though Morpheus has all this exposition about what it is. And then he's like, you can take the red pill, or you can take the blue pill. And one of them means you go into Matrix, and one of them means that you go into the real world. And Neo's all like, whoa. And then he takes the one that makes him go into the real world, and then he finds out that he's actually a bald guy who's hooked up to a whole bunch of machines because he's feeding them. And then he's all like, whoa. And then he throws up. And then he finds out that there's this person named Oracle, and he goes to see her, and she makes him some cookies, and then she's all like, you're not really the one. And he's like, oh man. And then, but before that, he finds this kid who's all like, there is no spoon. And then he's like, whoa. And then he finds out that he really is the one, and that the Oracle was just telling him what he needed to know at the time. And he finds out that he can jump across roofs, and he can move really slowly like this, and dodge bullets and stuff. And then he fights an agent named Smith, and Smith's all like, Mr. Anderson, and Neo's all like, whoa. And then he fights Agent Smith, and then he gets killed, and he's like, I'm dead. And then he gets resurrected, because how can he be the one if he's dead? And then he finds out at the very end that he can fly. Yep, that's the Matrix in a nutshell.